My entitled girlfriend gave me an ultimatum after accusing me of getting her a fake Gucci bag, so I broke up with her and now she's begging me to take her back. I have been dating my girlfriend for just 6 months and things have been rocky to say the least. 2 months into our relationship, she quit her job because she wanted me to take care of her. I tried arguing that dating for 2 months is not equivalent to a marriage, but she didn't listen. Now, I wasn't going to let her starve, so I did take care of her in the end. Little did I know, this would start a vicious cycle of her demands. I gave her money for rent and utilities, and would also order food for her when she wanted. I make enough money that it isn't a problem at all, and I'm happy to do it. But she also made it a tradition that I'm going to buy a gift for her every week. When I fail to do so, she becomes really angry and accuses me of being a neglecting boyfriend. At first, I just got her some flowers or took her to a high-end restaurant as a date. Now, occasionally, I spoil her and buy her anything she likes or wants. But sometimes I do just like to keep an eye out for something that I think would look cute on her. Last week, I was at a mall with friends and saw a beautiful blue gown that I knew she would look good in, and bought it as a gift. She loved it and thanked me a lot, and said, "Your gifts are always perfect. This is exactly what I needed right now." That made me really happy and also made me more confident in my choices. This week I had a lot of business meetings and didn't have any time to look for a gift. After one of those meetings, I was taking a walk to clear my head after dealing with a client. While walking, I spotted a store that was displaying a really cute handbag in front. I thought it would look good with the dress I had gotten for my girlfriend last week, so I decided to buy the bag. After finishing up the work for the day, I went straight to her house to give her the gift, hoping that being in her presence would wash away my fatigue. Needless to say, she loved the handbag and was happy that it said Gucci on it. I didn't even notice that and just thought that it looked good, but I'm glad she liked it. Anyway, a few hours later, I decided to return home. But I got a really angry call from my girlfriend. She had shown the bag to her friends with the intention of bragging about how I'm always buying her gifts, but they quickly pointed out that it was a fake. She started accusing me of cheaping out and buying her fake stuff on purpose and trying to ruin her image. I tried explaining to her my reasoning and told her to calm down, but it had the opposite effect. She began yelling and said that she's going to throw away all my gifts and leave me because I had betrayed her trust. She gave me an ultimatum, saying that I need to buy her 2 real Gucci bags to make up for this blunder. By that point, I got frustrated at the fact that she wasn't even letting me tell my side of the story, and cut the call. I was going to sleep and go see her in person tomorrow to make sure that this doesn't blow up into a huge fight. But then I saw that she had gone on Instagram and slandered me on her story by saying, "My boyfriend is so cheap that he bought me a fake Gucci bag. What did I even do to deserve this?" I was taken aback and had to do a double take, because it really was a genuine mistake and I never intended to offend her. As I was about to text her about this, my best friend called me. The first thing he said was, "I didn't know you were dating a gold digger, bro. You need to break up with her." I do keep my dating life private, but he saw the story, and I felt so embarrassed. After talking with him for a few minutes, I realized that my girlfriend was actually a gold digger, and was just taking advantage of me. So I decided to take the harsh decision of breaking up with her. I called her and right away she said, "You better be coming over with the 2 Gucci bags right now." Surprisingly, her tone gave me a lot of courage and I told her that I'm breaking up with her. She went all silent, which gave me a chance to explain my perspective of the situation. I couldn't see a future with her anymore, and told her that. She told me to shut up and that I was a jerk, and then hung up on me. I didn't care, however, as I considered that our last conversation ever, and went to sleep. However, the next day I woke up to over 20 missed calls from her. I called her in a hurry, thinking that maybe she needed help. But to my surprise, she was just crying and begging me to forgive her. She said that she was just bluffing, and that she wasn't actually angry. She still wanted to date me and said she would make up for everything. But sadly, I didn't want to date her anymore, and told her that we should cut all contact. I never would have guessed what she did next. She showed up at my house and began banging on my door. I told her to go away, but she threatened to call the police and tell them that I'm assaulting her. I told her to go ahead because I thought she was bluffing, but to my surprise she actually did it. She called the cops and told them that her boyfriend was assaulting her, and they rushed right over. But before they could open the door and arrest me, I revealed the fact that I had started recording on my phone as soon as she showed up. I showed them the entire video, including the part where she admitted that her accusations were fake and just a way to get back at me. Needless to say, the cops were satisfied after that and told her not to call them again. She knelt on the floor as they left, and just started crying again. She said that she can't live without me and I need to take her back. But after she called the cops on me, all sympathy I had for her vanished into thin air. I blocked her on my phone and closed my door while ignoring her pleas. Then I noticed that my best friend had posted a story claiming that I was free thanks to his advice, and I just chuckled.